Welcome to Ticker Feed channel. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe as I will update you every week on stocks. I created this channel to give the retail investor like myself a go-to source. That way it can be a little easier to determine the particular stock has value to you now or in the future. Okay, again, I really do appreciate you taking the time to tune into my channel. As always, I want to show you this awesome meme. You don't own a TV? What's all your furniture pointed at? I think it's hilarious. Please subscribe. I think this is a really funny meme. If you've never seen Friends, which I'm sure you have, then you totally get this and even probably know what episode it is. So I appreciate it and hopefully you enjoy this video. Okay, welcome to my channel. I really do appreciate you taking the time to tune in. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do like to just constantly update with the latest news with stocks. So if you just want to hear me out, I want to talk about Lucid Air and what's going on with the merger. So Churchill Capital IV sourced 33% after reports say that the SPAC is nearing a deal to make EV maker Lucid Motors public. Okay, now the SPAC has seen its share price jump over 300% since rumors of the merger first became public on January 11th. If the merger goes through, Lucid will be one of over 130 companies to go public with the SPAC company, okay? So it jumped 33% yesterday after a report from Reuters suggesting that the company is close to a deal to take electric vehicle maker Lucid Motors public at a valuation of around $12 billion. So the Michael Klein-backed SPAC is reportedly in talks with investors to raise between $1 and $1.5 billion for the transaction by selling shares in a PIPE. These funds would be an additional boost to the $2 billion Churchill Capital IV raised from its IPO in July. So I think it's kind of interesting because it has been talked since January of last year, but the funny part is everyone's known about it, so I don't think they've done a really good job. But according to Reuters, Lucid and Michael Klein have agreed on key terms of the deal, which could be announced as early as this month. So Churchill Capital IV declined to comment on the deal, which is no surprise, and Lucid Motors did not immediately respond to Reuters' request for comment. Both companies did not immediately respond to insiders' requests for comment. If the deal goes through, it would be yet another successful SPAC merger for the former Citigroup executive Michael Klein, who raised another $1.6 billion for his 6th and 7th SPACs on Monday. So this guy is basically on fire. I mean, clearly he knows what he's doing. So rumors of a potential deal between the Michael Klein SPAC Churchill Capital and Lucid started back on January 11th when Bloomberg reported the two companies were in a potential merge. And that's where you're going to see the soaring up, right? So pretty much to me at this point, it's confirmed. It's just not on paper, at least in front of the public. So subsequently, shares of Churchill have jumped more than 300%. Okay, so Lucid Motors was founded in 2007 by a battery company called Ativa by a former Tesla executive Bernard Teese and entrepreneur Sam Wing. Since then, the company has transitioned to a full-fledged EV manufacturer that focuses on luxury offerings. Lucid's first EV, the Lucid Air, will take aim at the Tesla Model S with its base price of $77,400, a 517 miles of range, and a 9.9 second quarter mile time. Okay, Lucid also boasts a Casa Grande, Arizona factory that will eventually produce 400,000 vehicles annually, according to the company. So to me, as you can see, I mean that's what it is. I mean it's a confirmation. It's going down. So I wanted to read that report so that way you're up to date and know what's going on. I still don't think it's too late, and so what I wanted to show you is right now it's at 52.70. I believe currently right now as I'm speaking, pre-market it's at 54, and clearly it's going to continue to rise because this is going to be competition. Now what Tesla is always saying, it's easy to talk about this luxury car, but trying to expand it to the millions is a lot harder than you think. So just keep that in mind when you make your decision on CCIV or Lucid Motors. because it is, and it takes a long time. They've been around for a while, but the biggest thing is that blank check that they have will help them skyrocket, but hopefully it'll go through and then everybody will be able to collect. So tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about CCIV just in general. Again, right now it's at 52.70 since it closed yesterday, but now pre-market it's going up. So the 52-week high is 55, pre-market it's at 54, but I mean it's unreal. I mean it goes from here at 40.36 and skyrockets to $55. I mean, and just from those rumors, which again I think they're pretty close to being, um, merging, and we're only getting closer. So clearly everyone's starting to feel, that opportunity. So keep that in mind again, and just let me know what you think. I really do appreciate you taking the time to just tune in into this channel. Again, I will continue to update this channel on the latest stocks and the latest news. And again, just subscribe, and I appreciate you taking the time to listen. Thanks. Okay, so I also wanted to show you, or if you didn't know, if you're not familiar exactly what about Lucid and CCIV, I'm gonna leave a link down below so you can click on it just to kind of understand a little bit more about Lucid and CCIV and just why they're kind of coming together and what that whole story is. Um, It'll kind of help explain why there's so much hype and why everybody's kind of talking about it. Now, the car itself is really nice, but again, it's going to be a lot pricier than the Tesla cars, as Tesla's trying to get to $25,000 value for the average retail, I guess basically investor or somebody that wants to own it. But again, I have a link and I'll post it down below. That way you can kind of understand before you make your decision, because it's really important. And I understand that you don't want to just jump all in just because of the hype and feel like you're missing out. And so I do want to kind of provide you that information. The car is really nice. I feel like the backing of the the investment just as a whole, I think is going to be strong, and I feel like it's definitely going to pay off. But before you make that decision, just go and just check out the video. It'll give you some time just to make that decision, and hopefully it'll help you. That way you don't buy just in the hype, but kind of take a step back, breathe, kind of do a little bit of your own research, and hopefully then you can make that decision and feel good about it.